Okay, so we made it through day one. Now let's tackle day two. In today's smoothie, we're going to be using green kale. And as I mentioned earlier, one tip for making smoothies taste absolutely divine is to take the really hard fibrous stems away from greens, because those can add bitterness to a smoothie and make them slightly less pleasant. So that's the first thing that we're going to do. We're going to de-stem the kale. And one of the easiest ways to do that is not with a knife, is just to take your fingers and wonk. Basically, you take that and you compost it. And you throw the rest in the blender. So it's like a little sliding action. You hold the stem pretty firm with one hand and then grab with your other hand, slide up. I always blend my greens first, meaning I always throw them in the blender first, because I find that they don't blend as well if they sit on top of the fruit. So maybe that's a helpful tip too. Always throw your greens in first. Put your finger on the stem, just slide up. Easy peasy. So half a banana in the blender. Again, we have our pint of strawberries with the greens in the blender. And we also have a pear. This is new for the smoothie challenge for us. All of my pears and apples, I make sure to leave the seeds intact, because the seeds have micronutrients in them that are very beneficial to our health. They actually have things that explode cancer cells. So all of my seeds for pears and apples stay in. And last but not least, I have a pint of water. One thing all Vitamix owners should know is that the lid needs to be solid on the container. Because the Vitamix is so powerful, if the lid is not tightly secured, it's gonna blow right off and you're gonna have a smoothie explosion all over your ceiling. This has happened to me numerous times. It's never a fun cleanup, and that's why you should try and avoid it. So just give your lid an extra little tap and prevent mishap. Here we go, we blend. Here's another trick of the trade. If the smoothie doesn't start blending right away, shake it in the container, and that way you don't need to tamper. Once the smoothie looks smooth, it's ready to drink. But what is my first and most important rule? Always taste your smoothie and adjust accordingly so that it tastes good. Otherwise, you won't drink it. Tastes good, just like yesterday. So this is your mission for the day, should you choose to accept it. Drink this today for day 2 of the Green Smoothie Challenge. Cheers.